Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 Iranian male singers who can actually play music. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Iran has very rich music in every genre. From years ago, many songs have found their way to people's hearts and became an undeletable part of their lifetime playlist, which we introduced some of them in this article. Iran's music has improved much more and became so much better than it was before. There are a lot of great Iranian songs in different genres. Here are top 10 Iranian male singers who can actually play music. Number 10. Sirvan Hosravi. Sirvan Hosravi is an Iranian singer, songwriter, music producer. He has produced music for various artists including Bijan Mortezavi, his younger brother, who is also a singer-songwriter. He rose to fame in 2005 after releasing his first album to kill Cardi Berry. After gaining success with his album Sate 9 with hits such as Emruz Mikam Bahet Begam, Today I Want to Tell You, Zendagi Hayman Emruz, Life is Just Today, Delam Gereft, I'm Feeling Blue. He started to work on his next album Jade Royaha, Road of Dreams, which was again a success. But after releasing some highly energetic singles, he rose to national fame and started his Iran tour and managed to gain the media and the audience's attention. He continued playing at concerts in major cities of Iran, and before his Unplugged album, he released some high-quality music videos that his fans responded well to. He also recorded a high-energy World Cup single with his brother, Bijan Mortezavi, titled 70 Million Stars. He received some praise for his Unplugged album in 2016, which was filmed in Azadi Tower in 2015, and included his live performances and some behind-the-scenes from his music videos. This album was sponsored by Axe and was directed by the Farabad brothers. The cover was designed by Ali Ghazizadeh, and the songs were rearranged by Sirvan's friend Korosh Yakmai and Sirvan himself. His song Tana Naza reached number 5 on Spotify's Hong Kong Top 50 chart on May 24, 2020. Number 9. Korosh Yakmai. Korosh Yakmai is an Iranian singer-songwriter, composer, and record producer, who started his career in the early 1970s. Regarded as one of the greatest Persian psychedelic rock musicians in the history of Iranian rock music, he is known as the godfather of Iranian psychedelic rock as well as the king of rock. Born in 1946 in Shahrud to Parsi parents, later grew up in Tehran. Most of his songs are a combination of Persian classical poems, his own lyrics, and contemporary poems. His styles of music are a mixture of Persian traditional music and the protein 1970s rock influenced by bands and artists such as Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd. He has significant styles in blues and rock as well as Iranian folk music. He is best known internationally for his unique presentation of the early Iranian rock throughout the 1970s. He began his solo career in 1973 with his first single, Gol-e-Yak, Ice Flower, which was a huge success with more than 5 million copies sold in the domestic market. Later he started solo career with the album Gol-e-Yak, 1973, which also included this song. Several of his songs are well known by the Iranian diaspora, and his hit singles such as Gol-e-Yak, Hava Hava, Shout Shout, Car, Thistle, Layla, Pays, Autumn, Rayhan, etc. In 2011, his first compilation album Back from the Brink, Pre-Revolution Psychedelic Rock from Iran, 1973 to 1979 was released by Now Again Records. Vogue described Yakmai as psyche singer, stylish, mustached and funky. He was banned for 17 years since 1979. Number 8. Andi Madadian Andradanik. Andi Madadian is an Armenian-Iranian singer-songwriter and actor. He was born on April 2, 1958. In the early 80s, Andi was discovered by popular TV personality and promoter Alireza Amirasamy. He was paired with vocalist Korosh, with whom he formed a popular, successful duo. Andi and Korosh recorded 4 albums between 1985 and 1992. Andi subsequently became one of the most famous Persian pop singers to date. On June 24, 2009, Andi, Richie Sambora and John Bon Jovi recorded a version of The Lieber and Stola Standard Stand By Me, described by producer Don Was as a worldwide solidarity with the people of Iran. Number 7. Mozan Yeganeh. Mozan Yeganeh is an Iranian singer and musician. He performed at many concerts including one at the Fajr International Music Festival. Mozan Yeganeh was born in Gonbad to Persian parents, Mohammad Reza Yeganeh, who died in the Iran-Iraq War, and a mother who works as a university professor. He has 2 older sisters and a younger brother. He lives in Tehran with his daughter and wife. Number 6. Maziar Falahi. He is an Iranian singer and composer. His popular songs are Doruge, Aksi Yadagari, Akar and Nafis. Little is known about his personal ANS career life. Number 5. Chardmare Ahili. Chardmare Ahili is an Iranian pop singer, composer, music arranger, producer and songwriter. He was born on 27th of January in 1973 in Tehran. He plays multiple musical instruments such as piano, guitar, violin, santur, mandolin, trumpet, harmonica, keyboard, banjo, and koto. He learned to play the piano and the violin just before he was 12 years old. Ahili composed a great deal of music for other singers. In 1997 his voice was heard in Mabud, his first vocal music, and afterward he released his first solo album Mosafer, The Traveler. In 1999 he released his second album, Dehati, The Villager, with rock and roll, 6 and 8 and popular rhythms. Chardmare immigrated to Canada in 2002 after not being allowed to release his next album, and being banned from performing and appearing on national television. In 2012, in collaboration with singer Ebi, he released the anti-war Roy Ie Ma, globally released A Dream, in support of World Vision USA and World Vision Canada. His work influenced many young musicians. Chardmare is also named the King of Persian Pop. Number 4. Bijan Mortezavi. Born in the city of Sari, Iran, Mortezavi studied music in Tehran. He was trained in improvisation, orchestration, arrangement, quarter tone technique, and dastgah by various well-known violinists in Iran. Mortezavi started learning the violin under the supervision of Masoud Namazian, when he was 3 years old. In a Nowruz 1991 interview with Ali Reza Amirasamy on the Tapesh show, Mortezavi claimed that as part of his tutelage, Namazian had him focus for the first 3 months only on music theory to learn the notes and scales and then apply them to the violin, as Mortezavi did not attend music school, and advised his parents to not let him touch the violin during that time. Mortezavi claimed his mother hid his violin in a cupboard for that period, although he would often play on the violin in secret until his mother eventually caught him. He would later take lessons from Ali Tajvidi, Parviz Yahagi, Habibullah Badire, Jahangir Kamian, Hassan Shamizadeh. At the age of 7, he also started playing the piano, guitar, percussion, and folk string instruments such as oud, tar, and santur. Mortezavi always uses a white, handmade violin in his performances. "I like to play my white violin because to me white represents peace and friendship," Mortezavi said in a TV interview. Number 3. Fahad Mehrad. Fahad Mehrad, known as Fahad, was an Iranian pop, rock, and folk singer, songwriter, guitarist and pianist. He was born on January 20th in 1944 in Tehran. Fahad is a legendary Iranian rock, folk musician. He was the first Iranian musician to record original, Western-style, guitar-based ballads. He spent many years as a political prisoner during the 70s, due to the social justice themes in the lyrics of his songs. After the revolution, he was forbidden from recording any kind of music for 10 years. In September 2000, after 2 years of treatment in Iran and France, Fahad's illness became serious. On August 31, 2002 he died of a malignant form of hepatitis C in Paris. Number 2. Vigan Durdarian. Vigan or Vigan was an Iranian singer and musician who possessed a very tender, exquisite, silky, and pleasant voice, and during his long artistic career of more than half a century, he performed some 600 songs, many of which became lasting contemporary pieces of Persian music. His joyous, moving songs became so popular in Iran, that Vigan was nicknamed the Sultan of Iranian pop music. Number 1. Ahmad Ram. Ahmad Ram, 1930 to 2004, was an Iranian composer and singer, and founded one of Iran's first orchestras, and flute was his first instrument. His most famous songs are Dar in Donya, Bahare Man Gozashta Shayad, Avaye Shab. What do you think of our list? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.